Hello, my name is Daniel da Costa. I was born in Scotland. I am an Académico supporter, and this is my story, na Alma da Clube. Will you marry me?
Yeah.
When I was a child, I came to Portugal every year with my family. We stayed in Mangualde. On a Tuesday, we come to go to the market, and on the Tuesday was when the team trained. So after the market, I would watch the team train. So I always had a soft spot in my body because growing up, I come to Viseu to go to the shopping centre, to go to the swimming pool with my family, and to watch the team train always meant a lot. It was about 5 or 6 years ago. My parents, we were meant to be going to São Mateus, and we didn't go so I could watch Celtic play Real Madrid in the Champions League. And my parents said to me, can you not support a team in Portugal? So my granddad, he supports Sporting Lisbon. I have some family that support Benfica, but for me it's too far away. Mangualde, Viseu, it's my home. So I wanted to support a local team. Like in Scotland, I support a local team, Bonnyrigg. So I wanted to support a local team here, which was Académico de Viseu. I have always been a football fan. My teams in Scotland, Celtic, Bonnyrigg, I always loved to watch football, and on my holiday to watch the team train, for me to look so professional and just as a child to enjoy to watch the team. When I was a child, I have photos next to the team bus after the market, and it was just amazing times to watch. And then when I come to watch this club, it was a love like I've never experienced in football before. My summers here, we visit family. We have a lot of family in Mangualde, some family in Penalva, and spend a lot of time visiting family. Like a summer holiday, we spend a lot of time here, 3 weeks, sometimes 4 weeks. Spend a lot of time in Viseu, go to São Mateus, and sometimes some players would be at São Mateus to meet for photos, autographs. So spend a lot of time between Mangualde and Viseu. When my parents said to me, why don't you support a team in Portugal, I noticed the two teams closest to Mangualde was Viseu and Tondela, and I looked up the two teams, and Tondela didn't seem like a good football club for me, and because Viseu was home, and I'm glad I chose this club because this club means everything to me, and it's a family-orientated club. My first game was Benfica B away, Seixal. I got the bus. At the time, not speaking any Portuguese whatsoever. Now I know a little, but at the time I know nothing, not even hello. So I go on the bus without any family, on a bus full of Viseu fans, Portuguese guys, and all the guys who I still speak to now welcome me with open arms and treat me like one of their own, one of the ordinary fans. I went to the game and it was a very hard game. It was in the 2022-23 season and we needed to win to try and stay in the second division, and we won 2-1. For me, it's family. One word, family. Everyone treats you like you're a part of a big extended family, going from the players, the staff, the coaching staff, the fans. It's just one big extended family. We meet at the cafe, at the swimming pool, next to the stadium. we go for some beers, and then we go inside the stadium, always in the usual sector, and watch the game for 90 minutes, give it your all, sign, back the team no matter what, win, lose or draw, walk away happy because this is a club that I support and I love. Vamos Académico, vai Primeira Liga. If it's a win, it's amazing. If it's a loss, it's hard to take because there has been times to come here. I fly Edinburgh to London, London to Lisbon and then get a bus to Viseu. There was one time I got a taxi from Lisbon to Viseu and arrived 10 minutes before kickoff just to make the game. So sometimes it hurts when we lose or even when we draw, but no matter what, I would do the travel every single week if I could just to watch this team play. For example, if the game is a Saturday, I fly Friday night after my work, fly home Sunday. There was one instance where on the Sunday night after the game I fly to London, get a train from London, arrive home at 7 o'clock in the morning, get changed and start my work at 8 o'clock in the morning. So always a quick turnaround because this city is not very close to an airport and I work Monday to Friday, so to make the games I make it work. Planes, trains, automobiles, anything to make it work. A very special person in my life, and I wanted to do the proposal request in a very special way because my fiancée Kimberly, she meant a lot to me, she changed my life, and I wanted to do it in Fontello because for me this is home and I wanted to share the experience with her and make it her home as well and make it a club for both of us. So I spoke with my friend Vasco who works for the club and he managed to arrange it with me. Kimberly never knew anything was happening. I got the club to play a song called Belong Together as we walked onto the pitch because when we first started our relationship, every time we were in the car together, the song came on the radio and Kimberly never knew nothing and it was a very special moment and experience for both of us that we will cherish for the rest of our life. I love Viseu. I love you. Will you marry me?
Yeah.
For me, I would rather some players, coaching staff, some fans from Académico was at my wedding before some family people. Because, like I said before, this club is more my family than my real family, you know? So there's many players from this club, many coaches from this club who, part of my trip here, I make a point to see them because they do a lot for me and they do a lot for Kimberly. So I want to see them and thank them for what they do for us. From the start, Andre Almeida, ex-captain of the club, I met him after one of the derbies and he gave me his match-worn shirt from the game, and it's very special because he slid to make a goal line clearance and the stain from the goal line is on the shirt. So for me, it's like a very special shirt I cherish. And then some of the other guys, Domin Grill and Messigem, Grill especially, I have a very close relationship with. Speak with him all the time. I gave him a shirt to get signed from the players, and when I went home to Scotland I put it in a frame and it's on the wall in the main room in the house. So the plan is for Kimberly and I to get married in the month of June in 2029. Kimberly wanted to do it in 2028, but I said because we are going to the top division we need the money to come here to watch this club in the top division. And then in 2028 also it's the Euros in the UK. So we need even more money to watch the national team. So we had to push the wedding back 1 year because, you know, football and this club is number one in our life. But when it comes to the wedding, we will hope to have a lot of players and the coaching staff from this club. I spoke to Sergio, I spoke to Grill and Andre Almeida and Messigem about coming to the wedding. We are more than happy to have them stay with us and family and whatever it takes just to have them there, because these guys, although these are football players and not just your ordinary guy, these are some of the most important people in my life, because no matter what happens on a week-to-week basis in our life, the one thing I look forward to is that Saturday or Sunday where our club play and I get to watch this club on the TV or in the stands of Fontello. For me, Sergio Fonseca, the one word I use to describe him to anyone from Scotland is amazing, because this club was in turmoil at the start of the season under the last manager. We were not playing good football, we were struggling to get results, and most importantly, one of my favourite players were not in the squad, Grill. As soon as Sergio Fonseca came into the club, he changed everything, made it his way, and the main guy in goals was back in the squad, and from then we were picking up points and wins week in, week out, and we were playing good football again. For me, Fonseca, he knows the club, he knows the city, and he's the most important man to take this club to the top division, and most importantly to keep us into the top division, because he's a man with a lot of knowledge about this club, and not only about this club, this city. He loves the city, loves the community, and for me that is what's most important to have behind your club. My dad would always love me just to support Celtic. He's only a one-club man, but for me, my number one club is Académico. If one day Académico go to play in Europe and play against Celtic in Celtic Park, I will be in the away end, because no matter what happens, this club is my number one club in football. In my life, I have been to 37 games watching Académico Viseu in the past 5 years. And I have never failed to miss a derby, because for me, this is one of the biggest derbies in Portugal. And it's an atmosphere like I have never experienced before. I love when we play in Fontello, because it's always more passionate. And our rival club do not bring as many fans to Fontello. But when we go away from home in our derby, we always pack out to the away end, and no matter the result, we stay until the end and support the team. I have Viriato here. For me, it's the biggest emblem of the city, and my granddad back in Scotland, Davy, he loves Vikings and knows a lot of history about the Vikings. So I like being a part of this club, because it's like we are the Scottish Vikings of this club, and it gives a little bit of family inheritance back to Scotland. I also have this tattoo here, the badge of my club, and the year we were formed. A dream of mine one day would be to move to Portugal to live in either Viseu or Mangualde, because I have family here. But just now it is not possible, because I have a lot of family back home in Scotland. I am very close with my nana, and in Scotland she is my best friend. Me and Kimberly, we do everything with my nana and my granddad Davy, and it is just impossible to leave them behind. But for just now, I make sure to come to at least one game every 3 months and try to round it up to 5 games per year. So no matter what happens and no matter where I am in the world, I still come to support my club. I have a big passion for football, so I also follow the Portuguese national team, and I have some friends in Seleção supporters from Frankfurt who also follow the national team. I have been to 20 games with the Portugal's national team, from watching the women in Wembley and going to the Euros and watching the Nations League final where I was crying when we beat Spain, because for me it's a big game also. But if I was crying in this game on Saturday when we confirm promotion, I don't know how I will react. For me, anytime I get paid from work, I just put the money away to come back here for my next game. For me, next year I will really struggle because I will want to go to the Estádio da Luz, the Estádio do Dragão and Alvalade, and then I will want to watch all these clubs come to Fontelo, because I believe when these clubs come to Fontelo, these clubs will not know how to react when they see the atmosphere of this club. I want to thank all my family, especially my mother, because if it wasn't for her, I would not have been able to come to as many games as I have been to. So without her, I would have never been able to experience this love for my club, so thank you. Over £20,000, so over 20,000 euros, and there's still times to this day, from the past 5 years, I still pay the money back to the bank just to watch this club, because there was one time where I came to every game in 1 month when it was a period of time where I was off my work, and I came to one game in 4 times in 1 month. So I've spent a lot of money to watch this club, but every single penny I put into this club is worth it, because when it comes to spending money on flights, buses, trains, even when I go to Belenenses away to get the boat to Belém from Lisbon, or when it comes to buying the shirts, the scarves, anything to do with this club is my #1 priority. You were standing right in front of me.
Yeah.
And Viseu's #1, you were #2, but now you both have the #1 spot.
Definitely. Although Nana's #1 too though.
My favourite shirt now would be the white one from this season, because I gave it to Grill and he got all the signatures for me, and it's in the frame in the main room in my house. But my favourite shirt that I wear is the one to celebrate the anniversary that was brought out this year. The one where the club played good football before, with Viriato on the back of the shirt. Some mornings when I drive to my work and I talk to myself about Académico being in the first division months ago, I cry. And I arrive at my work and one of my colleagues said to me, gave me a cuddle and asked me, is everything okay? And I said, yes, I'm just having good thoughts about my team being in the first division. For me, I look forward to welcoming teams like Benfica, Porto, Sporting Lisbon, but all these clubs, they say they're the biggest three in Portugal, but when they come here, they will realise that this club is the biggest club in this country.
I love you.
I love you too.